One Piece
This, ladies and gentlemen,
is a bitch.
is why one likes gold diggers. One Piece.
And yeah, you like Nami.
No one is allowed to call Nami a gold digging bitch anymore. I already said that. They're banned from ever calling my girl Nami a gold digging bitch after this fucking bitch has been created. Oda is a man who teaches people moral lessons, show them what you do not want to be, and or female wants to be like this gold digging bitch right here.
No, anybody, honestly.
Just because it's hot does not mean you can step all over people. So,
I mean, to be fair, the guy fell for it. Like, he's got to not fall for it. But you're right, he's fucked up. Or she's fucked up. Excuse me. No, so like through that entire flashback, I was like, this is shady because. And I'll tell you why, too. It wasn't even that, like, anything in the flashback tipped me off. It was more of, like, a meta thing where I was like, I don't think for a second that Oda is going to make this woman, like, one of those, like, oh, please help me. Like, the second she was talked about, I got the vibe that she was going to be a very, very, very independent person. You know what I mean? So, like, she gives me the vibe of someone who, like, you know, you make the joke, but, like, I'm just going to say it. She gave me the strong, independent woman who don't need no man vibe. You know, she basically runs this shit. Like, she's so... You have to think to the context clues we got, you know what I mean? She was so fucking expensive that she's one of the few people who can turn people down. That's the other context clue, because I was talking to Thurman before recording this. He was like, I didn't see it coming. I was like, you're an idiot. Because literally in the last chapter, it was like, she is so high up that she can literally say no. She's one of the few, let's be honest here, they're prostitutes, they're brothel, whatever the fuck you want to call them. She's one of the few that, if a client comes and pays the money... I'm not dissing it, by the way. I just don't know what else to call her. That's what she is.
Why would you say to be honest? It's what she is.
Because everything insults everybody, man. I don't know.
SJWs, okay? That's like equivalent. That's like literally like that's what she is.
I was worried that like it would imply that I was saying something bad.
They exist. Why would anyone be upset? She's proud of that shit. She uses
exactly.
That shit.
Good for her. She's making bank. No, but no, what I was saying though is like sense. It was implied in the last chapter. Not even implied. It was said. She's so high up there that basically even if they like have the money, she can say no. She could be like, nope, don't wanna, right? So that right away should have tipped you off to this whole like, oh no, I'm gonna be Orochi's plaything. That was debunked last chapter where it was like, no, she can say no to fucking anybody. So that's how I knew that this was some bullshit. That and the meta reason of like she feels like an independent whammon. So yeah.
Honestly speaking, kind of the old using like at first I was like the people want to kill her because they're like because what kind of got me was like we're poor we're might as well take her with us. I was like, wait a minute, is this like one of those people who are like, you rejected us, so we're gonna kill you type thing? But then it makes sense now.
Yeah, no, I had no idea what was going on originally. When they first stood there, I was like, get the fuck, what are you doing? But yeah, it was like, wow. It's a good way to show how fucked up she is, and I'm curious what character direction she's gonna go down. Like, because you know she's being introduced, so she's gonna have some sort of importance, and I'm curious. You know, Oda's done this in the past. Like, think like Viola from Dressrosa. Like, the first thing we saw her doing was literally stomping on Sanji's face and shit, and like being happy about that. And then she turned around to be a good person. So I'm just curious where Oda's gonna take her character in this arc.
I don't think she's gonna be a good person.
I mean, you think that the chapter where Viola was fucking stomping on motherfuckers' faces, did anyone think she was going to be a good person?
Yeah, Viola's literally the princess of the fucking Dressrosa,
but you didn't know that on the chapter that it came out, did you? So if we could go back in time and I was to ask you the day that chapter came out, you would have been like, nah, this bitch, she's unredeemable, fuck her.
Nah, Sanji, that's Sanji's future wife, shipping that shit hard.
What about Pudding?
So this is gonna have to happen, right? Viola and Pudding are gonna have to fight to the death.
Oh, I want that. Make it happen.
Whoever wins gets Sanji.
Just like Nami and Hancock are gonna have to fight to the death.
No, Luffy's gonna pick Nami.
No,
all day.
Luffy ain't gonna pick anybody because he doesn't have a penis. Like, it's just confirmed. Oh, no, it isn't, because they actually they tugged on it. Damn it, that actually is canonically confirmed that he has a penis. Damn it.
Yeah, the girls squeezed his balls.
And they tugged on the dick because they thought it was a mushroom that wouldn't come off.
And they stretched it.
Yep, and because it's rubber. By the way, I don't know if you ever thought about that. If Luffy wasn't rubber in that scene, they would have just pulled his dick off. Because remember, they're strong. They're like Amazonian. They're like based off of like Amazonians from like Wonder Woman. Like they would have tugged his fucking dick right off.
That's unfortunate, but
Luffy should be thanking his lucky stars that he's rubber. Anyway, good side tangent. Let's see other things. How about this little my boy Caribou? Bro, Caribou could not be fucking trying harder to like get in Luffy and Kid's little group right now. He's like, please, please let me in.
I wonder if he still has some of the mermaids in him.
Oh God, I forgot he could just hold a bunch of shit. Yeah. Let's see what I got here. It's like, you ever watch Harry Potter? You know, Hermione's fucking bag?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like, what do I have in here? Let's see. Like, he's just like pulling out a bunch of shit. Oh, fuck, that's a mermaid. She's been in there weeks. She's probably dead.
Because, I don't know, because I saw the anime. I don't know if they were confirmed if they actually rescued all the mermaids that were stolen.
I would have to look at, unless I would only know if they mentioned it in the cover stories, but I don't remember the cover story with him. All I remember from the cover story is it just showed that he got captured by Kaido. So you were talking about, so yes, it was either Peckham's or the teacup dude. I don't know. One of the Big Mom's people definitely stomped him, but I was talking more about in the cover photo, he got stomped by I believe it was X-Drake, who was working for Kaido at the time, and that's why he's here where he's at.
So I don't know, because the anime, I don't know if the manga covered this, but the anime never really said if he released all the fucking, because he got like two or three of them.
I don't remember. I mean, you always say this. I don't know if the manga covered it. They don't cut things out, Thurman. So if it wasn't in the anime, it wasn't in the manga.
So they're not Studio Pierrot.
Oh no! In fact, like as I've said multiple times, if anything, they add more things. So no, I don't remember them releasing the mermaids. No, so that was an interesting thought. I suppose I could, but like here's the problem. Here's what we need to know about Caribou's little like fucking inner space. Is it like some interdimensional shit? Can they eat in there? Like is he putting food in there so they're not dying? Because I feel like they die of starvation, if anything.
If the thing get sea stone cuffs on, so that means that
he can't use his power right now. Yeah.
So I mean, if like, are the mermaids suffocating in his body right now?
Well,
what's going on?
I can't imagine that they would stay alive more than like a couple minutes if they were literally suffocating. So I don't know. You know what? I guarantee you there's no other review channel discussing if the mermaids and Caribou are still alive. Some high tier shit right now. Subscribe. So yeah, no, I mean, that'll be interesting. I would love it if that somehow came into play. And I do love that Luffy is like, nah, fuck you, consistently. But I do think that could come into play, the shit that he had. I mean, because I know for a fact he's had a cannon in there before. So, I mean, if it comes down to it and they get their sea stone handcuffs off, pull out that fucking cannon and break through the wall. Just saying.
I just love this Goku Vegeta-esque Robert Luffy and Kid are having right now, bro, and arm and everything like that.
How about what's your thoughts on it's confirmed now? He lost his arm to the red hair pirates. Ooh.
So
you think Shanks personally cut off that arm, or did some other fucker come out?
Probably Shanks, because the thing is though, so this confirms one of the reasons why he wants to kill Shanks, because he cut off his arm.
I'm trying to remember, when we first saw him saying, oh, I want to go after the red hair pirates, did he have his arm off already?
I think, maybe. But he didn't meet Shanks before then, though, I don't believe.
Well, no, it would have to do with, no, because he was, he was declaring that he wanted to go after Shanks. It was post time skip. Remember, it was the scene where he was making an alliance with Hawkins and Apu, and he was like, I want to go after the red hair pirates. So that was still post time skip. So I'm just trying to remember. I think he had no art. Yeah, no, he did. So yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense.
So he must have met Shanks, probably
sometime in the 2-year time skip, I suppose.
Probably.
And being Kid, he probably was like Shanks was probably like, yo, what's up? You want a drink? And Kid was like, fuck you. He went all Bakugo up there, and
We don't know why he wants, but I don't think it's just the arm thing. It's probably something that because the reason why they're gonna fuck up Kaido is for different reasons, but we haven't really got a full reason why Kid wants to fuck up Shanks. Maybe it's just an asshole. Who knows?
I mean, Kid is. You know what? If anything, it's probably Kid's. Like Shanks is like the most opposite to Kid. Kid's like a freak, So it probably just insults Kid that Shanks is so casual. He's like, you're a fucking Yonko. You better show yourself. I don't know.
Like act like a Yonko.
Yeah. Act like a Yonko. Go out, pillage, rape, do all the pirate things. It's what Kid. Let's be honest. If Kid was a real, like it's kind of implied that Kid is like the real pirate, and what do real pirates do? I'm just saying.
That's what they do. They do fucked up shit.
Also confirmed that Kid did injure one of Big Mom's commanders. It was kind of mentioned that like the commander kind of fucked him up in turn, so that's interesting. But good to know that it wasn't a Big Mom commander that got rid of his arm. It was a red-haired pirates person. I don't know if it's Shanks himself.
Yeah, because another supernova actually beat Big Mom's commanders. It was like a dude with angel wings. It was confirmed that he was the one who beat one of them. Yeah, so
Uro's the Mad Monk. Remember his devil fruit is the like repel. He's got the classic. Every anime has to have a character that has this power. He's got the any damage I take, it makes me stronger and I can repel it back type power.
It's actually really good that getting these feet. At least be a low tier of a Yonko's crew, which is good.
You think a commander is a low tier?
I mean, compared to the rest of the Big Mom's crew, if we're talking tiers and just in Big Mom's crew,
the commanders are right below Big Mom. It's literally Big Mom and then the 4 commanders right below her. Katakuri was a commander.
Oh, I must have been thinking about something else. My bad. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. So he injured. I'm gonna guess it was Cracker that he fought. I mean, unless it was Snack. Maybe it was Snack. It was one of those two. I don't remember. But yeah, either way. So that's interesting.
I meant not the 4 strongest. I meant like a low tier commander.
Maybe. I mean, I still wouldn't consider any commander low tier. I think that's like hardcore sleeping on them to consider any commander low tier. No, I was just saying that, like, I don't think you should consider any of them low tier. Like that, it's like when people talk, like, that's actually one of my biggest pet peeves on, like, any other stream, where people will just say, like, oh, Crocodile's so low tier. What if, and I've seen people call Lucci low tier just because, now he's weak comparatively. I hate it when people do that. Like, fucking 10 years from now, when we're fighting the fucking Gorosei or some shit, people are gonna be like, Kaido, that low tier fucker. Like, it's so annoying. Like, show respect to the commanders, man.
No, I'm not at all. I'm just saying technically they are low tier compared. He is low tier compared to Katakuri. I'm saying in the circle of the Big Mom pirates, there are going to be people who are stronger than other people.
Obviously,
there are low tier commanders who aren't as strong as stronger. They're still strong in their own right, but like you're not going to say fucking Cracker is stronger than the top. Big Mom's commander. She's not stronger than Katakuri or
obviously. I wasn't saying stronger, but I'm saying he's not weak either.
I'm not saying he was weak. I'm not saying he was strong.
You got to look at every character on the fucking board from the entire series. I don't like just look at, like, I'm saying, like, when I look at Cracker, I'm comparing him to everybody in the entire series. That's Arlong, Crocodile, fucking Wapple, like everybody. And
why do that though?
Because otherwise you lose perspective. It's so annoying when people lose perspective and start calling fuckers that were amazingly threatening back in the day low tier. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna, because no matter, then everything's low tier. You've completely lost the power scaling perspective. Power scaling is only fun when you look at the entirety of the series. Otherwise, it means nothing. You know what I mean? Like, if Kaido was the first villain ever and he one-shot Luffy, it wouldn't mean anything because it would be like, wow, we have nothing to compare this to. It's only fun when you compare it to all the people Luffy has beaten previously. So if you start saying Cracker is fucking low tier, then you're just already losing perspective because literally fucking less than 100 chapters ago, Luffy was struggling to beat him. So now he's low tier. Like, that shit's just annoying. Like, to anyone that says that.
I have to disagree with that, but it's...
So you want to? So I'm guessing at this point, literally everyone is low tier except for the admirals and the Yonko. Otherwise, everyone just calls everyone low tier. Like
I mean, compared to who they're facing now, Crocodile's. I wouldn't say Crocodile, but I mean he's not as strong as Kaido or the people that they're facing now. But I'm saying it's not disrespectful. It's being honest. Cracker compared to them is kind of low tier in sense of the Big Mom pirates. So he beat someone.
Just amazing that you can call a fucking commander low tier. That blows my mind.
Hashtag private debating, being a debater. It's great.
It's like when people call like normal Super Saiyan low tier. It's like, I get it comparatively now, sure, but like don't forget how fucking amazing it still blows fucking planets up. Like, my god, like if you're calling that shit low tier, then you've completely thrown out all logic and reason.
That's Dragon Ball.
I hate it. I hate you. I hate it. All right, how about this fucking old man that's like he's giving food tickets to? I thought that was sweet. He did it in such a Luffy way where it's like I can't compliment someone without also being an asshole as well. Like, wow, it looks like you're gonna die anyway though. Also, Raizo sneaking in, being a ninja. That's happening.
So yeah, it's confirmed that it was, I'm really interested to see how they do this, right? So like Luffy is going to be like the inside guy, being kidnapped and shit while they're doing I really hope Oda does this to like a convert ops type thing.
Hell yeah. Covert ops. You said convert ops.
I'm really curious to see how they do this. It's actually really, really.
Me too. Oh man, I love what they're doing because it's like. It's not like when Big Mom got him in the book prison. Like, this is like, that was like, like, all right, you're out now. Like, it's a whole process. It's like a Prison Break movie. I love it. A lot of people are saying it's going to be like an Impel Down Junior. But what I also like that they confirmed is that the Sea Stone handcuffs are like loose on them. So it's like, because a lot of people were wondering, like, hey, I thought Sea Stone handcuffs are not loose, but they're like made out of weaker stone or one of those two, something like that, right? So it's like they made it out of weaker substance so that it wouldn't like fully paralyze them, but it also like they can't use their powers because they still want to be able to do physical work. I know Tekken specifically was very confused. He was like, hey, I thought it made them like paralyzed or not able to move or something. So that was interesting.
So this is like a full on that the Wano has the ability to essentially not manipulate but manufacture different types of sea stone materials. Had different effects, and that's very interesting.
And I hope to see a lot more
how they do this.
You're noticing already that there's like they have like everything made of sea stone. Like even the key is in a sea stone box. They have sea stone nails. Like we're gonna see. This is gonna be the arc of like sea stone random fucking shit. I'm telling you.
So, and who knows? Maybe Frankie might, have
sea stone nipple bullets.
It'll be very interesting,
Hell yeah, I agree. I like it. Now, what's your thoughts on your boy Caribou here? I can't. He's fucking hilarious to me. Like,
he never really interested me in the anime, but I liked his power though. The sand.
No, he doesn't interest me. I find him hilarious because he's always been that like the punching bag, you know. He's like the dude who's like he looks like he's gonna be this really evil dude, and like he was built up to be like this really fucking sadistic fucked up person, and he's just like so low tier because that's a low tier. You can call him low tier. He's built up to be so low or like high tier, but then ends up being low tier, and then just fucking he's a punching bag. Like, do you remember they put him in a fucking barrel, and then they like practically killed his crew in front of him by popping the bubble, and then like that fucking like the pressure crushed him and he had to watch that. It was fucking funny, and he was like, please allow me a moment to say some words for my lost crew, and then they put him into a fucking barrel. I don't know, I found him funny.
And they say that the straw has to kill. Well, Storo does.
Exactly. Well, I mean, because it ended up somehow, that was one of those Oda moments where, like, even though it was like, there was this huge deal made about how deep they were, and if the bubble popped, they'd die. And then when their bubble popped, his crew's still fucking alive. It was, they were shown in a fucking cover story doing shit, so they didn't end up dying. That's another fucking Bon Clay moment from Oda here.
God damn it.
No one dies, man. No one dies.
Well, except Pedro.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced about that. Yeah, no, but let's talk about. So I'm actually very, very, very much a fan of the design of this woman. I think he drew her like just different enough to really make her stand out. Like her face, like it's got a different look to it, and I can see why people. Find
I agree. I agree. It actually does have a different look to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's your thoughts about her? Sorry, go ahead.
She looks like a smug bitch.
Bruh.
And bro, she's
like
wearing
her
a
and Nami would get along.
Hi. No, bro.
No, Nami is not very different to her, man. I'm telling you right now.
No, she is very different.
You underestimate the things Nami has done for money.
Nami, it doesn't abuse men. Take their money.
She's literally used Sanji to do shit for her constantly. I'm pretty sure she would say something like that to Sanji. Men are just dogs who bring me money.
Nah, fam.
Sanji's just a dog who brings me food, drinks, and money.
If she was to Luffy and Zoro and Usopp, she hasn't.
She's not as bad. How about the fucking elevator platform shoes this bitch is wearing? That's interesting.
Sanji's, and I guarantee it, Sanji's gonna be Sanji.
Oh, he is gonna be Sanji.
And be literally despised. Unless he fucking wins her over somehow.
Oh no, like this has happened way too much. He can't win over the female every arc. Please, my God.
I don't know.
I want to flip on that now. I want Sanji to just be like super used by this woman, like to the point where like...
It's his character development. Will he kick his first woman?
I mean, even though I don't know how to... that was me farting, by the way, if that came through. Enjoy. I don't know if... That might be a controlled chaos first. I don't know if we've ever farted on camera. If I've ever... That out loud. I don't know. What do you think, Thurman?
I flushed a toilet on...
Say what?
Video, so... I flushed a toilet on a video, so...
Oh, that's true. Wow. What a illustrious channel we have. No, but, I lost what I was saying. No. Oh, yeah, no. I still... Didn't Sanji kick Big Mom?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, it's awkward. It's getting awkward. Sanji's actually an asshole. I don't know if you guys know this. Sanji's an actual womanizing cunt.
The real question is, does Sanji see Big Mom?
Does he see her? Yeah, no, he doesn't. He's like, I love women from this sea to that sea, but that thing's no woman. SJW attack. Let's go, dude. How long? I just want to see. I want to see it. I want to see an SJW post thoroughly defending Big Mom. I need it. Like, so what? She's a cannibal and eats her own children. She's still a beautiful woman who should be respected.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew? How dare you?
This final chapter, man. I have so
Momo and so he's bringing up his sister, and I'm glad he is because I'm. What about here? What about this for a twist? I don't know if I've done the math correct in my head, but what if this prostitute lady is his sister?
Yeah, right. I was gonna be like, oh my god, what if the prostitute is his sister?
Oof,
right?
That's awkward. Oh, sister, literally a day ago you were my age, and now you're fucking people for money. It feels weird.
Plot twist. Somehow that woman through time travel.
You said somehow and you cut out. Try again.
I said somehow is that woman is the Courtesan somehow. Plot twist.
Who is?
Tama.
That wasn't even a good joke, and because you cut out 3 times, it took like a minute to tell. So please never do that again.
It was good. You just need to process it. But anyway,
I'll think on it, and like in like 3 hours at work, I'll bust out laughing. No, but it actually reminds me of one of my favorite Doctor Who episodes where because he's a time traveler, he visits he falls into the fucking yard of this little girl because his time machine breaks, and then he gets back in it to try to fix it, and then he accidentally travels like I don't know, like fucking 15 years in the future, and then she tries to fuck him, and he's like, "You were a little girl like a minute ago. I feel uncomfortable." Doctor Who.
So I see this friendship brewing between Orochi and Tama. I think that's fucking great. I love it. How wholesome.
Between Orochi and Tama? Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I mean Tama and Momo.
I was like, whoa, is there another page? Dude, can you imagine that plot twist? Like the last page, it's like the fucking the reveal, and Tama's like, "Yes, Lord Orochi, it's all gone to plan."
Bruh, Tama.
Oh no, Tama's the real fucking mastermind. Tama feeds Orochi a dongo.
Bruh, Tama is the true villain of One Piece.
I would love that. Oda cuts to Tama feeding Kaido a dongo. That's right. You will do my bidding.
Oda just makes her god tier of the series. Like even I'm Tama.
Anyone she wants, feed a fucking dongo. Because it was like, oh, my power only works on animals, and then it's revealed, humans are fucking animals, bitch. I don't know if you thought about that. Oh,
Plot twist. Tama owns I'm Sama. I'm Sama
now
bows to
I just want
Tama.
a bunch of fucking fan art of Tama sitting on the shoulders of like a bunch of high tier villains. Like I want because Tama here you could guarantee. You know what? Confirmed. Her power would work against Rob Lucci because he had a leopard fruit or cheetah fruit. So I want if Rob Lucci eats the fucking dongo and then she's just sitting on Rob Lucci's shoulder instead of the pigeon. She replaces the pigeon.
Bruh, what if she took control of Chopper? Oh my god.
Oh no. That could happen. That might happen.
Oh my god. Oda setting her up to be the
high tier. Top tier.
Oda is setting her up to be god tier, bruh.
Tama versus Goku. He has a fucking tail. He's half monkey.
Bruh.
Tama is universal because she can feed a dongo to Goku, and then Goku can destroy the universe.
Fuck everyone else. Tama is the true villain. I guarantee Tama knows.
And just like that, we've redeemed this video full of technical issues and making me want to kill myself because my internet sucks. I love it. Predictions, Thurman.
I don't know, man. Tama seems like a...
I don't know. No one can defeat Tama. I don't know where we're going with this.
Fuck Katakuri. Tama's the new main character of One Piece now.
They both have mochi-related abilities. Think about it.
Oh my god. So, Tama is Katakuri's master.
At least I think Dango is mochi-related. I'm not sure.
Essentially.
Anyway, actual predictions from me. I don't know. I mean, I think we might get more about this. There's got to be a polite way to say prostitute.
No, fuck the SJWs, okay?
Escort.
Do not fucking cater to their little. That's what
if you want to be a prostitute, I'm proud of you. You do you, man. I ain't judging. All right.
But it's technical. There were actually prostitutes back then in Japan, the red light district. That was a thing. That was a job.
Look at Thurman being educated. I'm proud.
But here's the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
I do not slut shame. If people like having sex, go for it. As long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're not doing it while you married or have a boyfriend or girlfriend, go ahead. That is your body. Do whatever the hell you want. That is your decision. Just do not hurt anyone else in the process. But as a human being, if you want to fuck whoever you want to fuck for money, that is yours. That is your thing.
Bro.
Go ahead and do it. And the fact that people would essentially insult you or belittle you because of that is fucking stupid.
Look at, are you seeing, it's like, I don't know if you know what's been happening to PewDiePie lately, Thurman, but like, basically they take every word he says out of context and tries to, every like news organization writes articles about him being like anti-Semitic because he makes jokes. So like,
yeah,
I'm basically, I'm future-proofing this channel, Thurman. When and if we get popular, I need to be like, listen, you want to fuck for money, you do it. But this bitch a prostitute.
She is. That's her job. That's what she likes to do.
Yeah, she clearly. I mean, look at how rich she is. Anyway, moving on. This bitch, we're probably going to get more about her. I really want to see some interactions between, I think her and Nami and her and Sanji would have very interesting interactions. I'll just say that. And, I feel like there might be like a just because I know Oda, I feel like there's going to be a moment where like Nami and her are asking Sanji for like money of some sort, and then like he's like trying to give money to both of them, and he's like, "What do I do?" Just seems like a thing he'd do.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I can see it. Other things. I don't know. There's a lot of things he's setting up. We have the creepy smiling child that he introduced. We have this old man that was introduced. I feel like he'll be important. Now Caribou's fucking in the mix. Like, my God. I honestly don't have predictions. Just keep riding the train, and I guess we won't have chapters for a while till next year, so we're gonna have to make a couple discussion videos for in the meantime, Thurman. Maybe theories, discussions, stuff like that.
I agree.
All right. Well, with that, peace.